Hello everyone, I'm George Connolly from Scratch Golf Tips, and welcome back to Inside the Ropes, where I talk with professional golfers, caddies, and anyone else who may find themselves inside the ropes of professional golf. For today's episode, I had the pleasure of speaking with Michael Gligic, a Canadian professional golfer who is currently playing on the Web.com Tour. As you may know, the top 25 players on the Web.com Tour secure a PGA Tour card for the next season. Gligic is ranked second on the entire Web.com Tour after a pair of top 25 finishes and a first place finish at the Panama Championship in February, where he shot 8 under par. I asked him about playing under pressure like he did in the Panama Championship and what some tactics were that he used to continue to play well. He said, "I haven't been looking at leaderboards all week, which is something new but something I find beneficial. It takes a lot of discipline, but at the end of the day, I want to focus on myself and not anyone else." Gligic has clearly been playing some great golf recently, so I asked him what parts of his game has he been most confident in. To which he replied, "I wouldn't say one part of my game has been better than other aspects. I just think I've been very steady and consistent, not making too many mistakes." As Gligic's game has been in fine-tune recently, I asked him about any swing changes he's made to facilitate his better play. He responded by saying, "I wouldn't say I've made too many major changes, just a couple small tweaks. I've switched to the claw putting grip mid last season, which would be the biggest change I've made, and it's helped me out a lot." I then went on to ask Gligic about how he plans to play the rest of the Web.com Tour season now that he's high in the rankings. He said, "I'm fortunate now that I can pick and choose my schedule a little more. I'm still going to play a lot." He then went on to say, "I'd probably say I'm most looking forward to Portland. The city and course is amazing, and if I keep up the good play, I'm hopeful I will get presented a PGA Tour card that week, which is a lifelong goal." I went on to ask Gligic to speak upon any advice he could offer amateur golfers who are seeking to elevate their game. He said, "I'd say club fitting is one thing that is overlooked. I always say buying a driver off the rack is like picking up a pair of shoes without looking at the size. Likely you can make it work, but doubtful to the best of its ability." Gligic makes a great point here, and the comparison to shoe sizes is a good one. The odds of all your clubs being perfect or even close to perfect to what your swing needs are very slim. So if you want to grow in the game of golf and you're willing to invest some money into equipment, a golf fitting is a great option for you. Now, to finish off our conversation, I asked Gligic about the future, which looks to be quite bright. Regarding his schedule, he said, "I'm planning on playing the next 6 web events." He then said, "I'm hopeful to get a spot in the RBC Canadian Open." The RBC Canadian Open is a PGA Tour event that Gligic has already qualified for 3 times, back in 2012, 2014, and in 2018. Be sure to keep an eye out for Michael Gligic as he continues to be a prominent player on the Web.com Tour and as he closes in on a spot on the PGA Tour for next season. I thank Michael very much for taking the time to talk with me. I wish him the best of luck for the remainder of the Web.com Tour season and for his future in professional golf. Thank you all for watching, and take care.